Kids are bad.
Okay. Kids are bad. You kids are bad.
No, don't say that. We're not bad.
You're a bad dad for letting us watch Attack on Titan.
Spoiler alert
We're talking season 3.
of Attack on Titan.
Episode 38.
Through 59. If you haven't seen the episode called
Beyond the Wall.
Don't listen yet.
Come back later.
If you have watched it.
Here we go.
Alright guys, so the last time we talked about it, we ended where Eren could control Titans.
Yeah.
He punched. And this season, we got a little bit more information about why he could control Titans a little bit, right? Mm-hmm. We learned about the founding Titans' power, the coordinates power. Mm-hmm. What is some things that we learned in this new season?
Oh, Daddy, we learned it that since he ate it, his dad didn't he also his dad ate a young girl who was able to control Titans.
Right. So we learned that he has the
he has a bonus.
Whenever it went back to a couple, whenever his dad ate that young girl who could able to control Titan, whenever it was that little cave where they eat other people whenever they have the Titan.
Right,
power.
so we learned about the royal family. That was a lot more about the royal family. So part of the thing we learned about the royal family was
that the youngest daughter, I think.
Eren's dad was able to take... First, Eren has the attack Titans power inside of him, right? And we got to see how he got that power. We could talk more about Eren's dad in a little bit, about his story. But we saw Eren's dad's power get the attack Titan, and we also saw him get the power that controls the Titan, the founding Titan's power, from the royal family. How did he sneak into it? Like, do you remember how he was able to get into there and get that power from her?
Because they decided to make a tiny battle.
Well, no. Because what was Eren's dad's job? What? He was a doctor, remember? So since he was a doctor, he was there acting like he was part of the process for the royal family. Mm-hmm.
Wait.
He had gained their trust, right? Because he used to see them take care of the daughter. Whenever you say that he ate the daughter, she had just got the powers, though, right? She was new for her.
Uh-huh.
That's why he was able to get it. She wasn't able to stop him. Talk to me about what we saw about Eren's dad when Eren's dad was a kid. Because when we saw Eren's dad as a kid, it taught us about something about the outside world. So we saw Eren's dad. What did we see of him? What happened with him when he was a kid?
We saw that him and his sister, right? Him and his sister.
Yeah.
Going away, like the mom told them not to go over that what is it called,
outside the gated area,
and then they did, and then they got in trouble by the other people, and then the other guy
the cops.
They were police. They
and then they took the daughter somewhere else, and then I don't want to. Do I say it?
You don't want to say what happened to the daughter?
The daughter got.
Okay, fine. I'll say it.
I want to say it.
The daughter got eaten by dogs.
Yeah, that was horrible, wasn't it?
And while it was a distraction, the brother was getting beaten up.
Why? So this taught us that people can be very cruel in other parts of the world too, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember why they were so mean to Eren's dad and his sister? Why? What do other people think about them? They're called the Eldians, like that group of people. What do the other people in the world think about the Eldians? Why they treat them so bad?
I don't remember.
Armin, do you know? What can Eldians do that other people cannot do?
Turn them into Titans?
Eldians are the group of people that are they're the descendants from Ymir. They're the people that can turn into Titans, right? Well, that happened to Eren's dad when he was a kid. After he grew up, how did that impact him? He saw that they're calling us devils. They think we're evil. They're torturing. They're being mean to us. We didn't do anything wrong just because we're these kind of people. So what did he?
Whenever he grows up.
Yeah. So now, how did that affect him as he grew up?
He had lots of friends once he grew up, and then they lived in some kind of little hole place.
What? It wasn't just friends though. Like they were a group, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like they're a big group.
What were they trying to do?
Oh, they want to take over, I think.
His group is saying the Eldians should take power, should use their Titan powers to take over again, right?
As they got older, a young woman, I think it said that she joined the group.
Mm-hmm.
She joined the group, and then they all agreed. And then
Do you remember what was different about when that young woman came to join them? Do you remember what was special about her?
She
was
knew
Her
she knew-
blood was in the royal family.
She had royal blood in her. Okay, and this season we also found out more important. Important thing we haven't talked about yet right here, but this season we found out about bloodlines being important, right?
Yeah, and then a few years, I think it said months later, a few days or months later, they both got married.
Okay, they got married. They got married. Aaron's dad married the other person that joined the group with royal blood.
I really don't remember.
Dinah who?
Dinah. I think. Yeah, you're right, Dinah.
Or Dina.
And then they ended up having a kid, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he was a bad kid.
Name Zeke.
Zeke. So Aaron has a brother. He doesn't even know it.
He doesn't even know.
Why did you say Zeke is a bad kid?
Because they're teaching him how to not like the, I don't know what they're called again.
They were
The
trying
aliens.
to teach him because Marlians, the country where they're in, they teach that all Eldians are bad, that you guys tried to control the world with your Titans a long time ago.
Yeah,
and so now
then later, and then I think.
But Aaron's dad was trying to teach him that a different history, right? He's trying to say that we're not evil, that
And then the son tattled on his parents.
he went and told the police, the government, right?
Yeah, and then they all got kind
When that happened, what was the consequence?
Oh, the consequence.
Armin, what was the consequence when Zeke told on his parents?
That they had to go to the other island where most of the Titans are, and they wanted to turn them all into Titans.
They got turned. We learned that that's where all the Titans on the island come from, is from when other people in the world, that's how they punish Eldians. Why do they do that as a punishment? How does that punish people, turning them into a Titan?
Does it hurt them when they grow?
Remember how we saw Ymir before she could have the power to turn back and forth?
Oh yeah.
When you're a Titan, do you have your whole brain control?
No, and then the girl said, "I don't remember," and guess what? She never.
What?
She said to the dad of Zeke that I will one day like she will still remember him, and one day she will find him, and then she forgot all that. She said.
Makes them forget things.
Yeah, you forget everything when you get turned into a Titan. You just have your Titan brain. Gabby, tell me about the scene where they were turning people into Titans.
So what they do is that they push off a regular human who doesn't have the Titan power, and then they shot I don't know like how much as they want them, but like they shot people with these like little Titan blood, and then they push them off the wall. And then they turn into Titans, and then they start chasing after the person.
That's why they put the one person off first, right?
Because they want to go away instead of staying there.
And then
Yeah.
once they got the wife.
Whenever we saw her get turned into a Titan, when we saw Dina get turned into a Titan, what did we learn with her Titan?
She was the one who ate Aaron's real mom.
She was the one that ate Aaron's mom, and she's the one that Aaron touched when he controlled power. Learning that, what did that tell? How did that help us? What did that give us?
It controlled the Titans.
The royal blood is what it takes to control the Titans, right?
So
You
that
have
means
the royal
Historia.
blood to use the power.
So can a historian control Titans?
Yes. Now let's go back to that. Let's go back a little bit. She could if she had the power, right? Because she has the right blood. So now we have to go backwards a little bit because this episode that we talked a lot about Aaron's dad, but that's more we learned that later on in the season. We got to go back a little bit earlier in the season a little bit.
Aaron's dad lived a horrible life.
I agree.
I think Zeke is like younger, like Aaron.
He got tattled by one of his
Zeke
sons.
was a kid before Aaron was born, though, right?
Oh, yeah. So he should be bigger.
He's going to be older than Aaron.
Can I just say one thing?
Yeah.
So I was about to say, like, he lived almost a horrible life with 2 kids because his Aaron ate him, one of his sons, and then Zeke tattled on him. His wife got turned into a Titan. Man, that sucks. I don't like that.
And then his other wife died, bro.
Yeah, his other wife died.
His other wife is also dead.
His first wife ate his second wife.
That's funny.
And then his wife got eaten by Titans, which we don't know if it's wife or husband.
All right.
And then Aaron realized into the memories that he got his own second mother killed.
Yeah, I think whenever he touched that Titan, I think it shocked him.
Actually, no. If you remember the way now we got to go back to talk about how Aaron got these memories. We saw all this because of how Aaron, but the reason Aaron got these memories was because we found out the royal family was, remember, the scouts kind of had taken over the government, right? Mm-hmm. But the royal family, they weren't worried. They were saying that, the guards were like saying your memories are just gonna get erased anyway, as soon as it's not gonna matter. Because the king was still alive, right? And free. The king had Historia, and he captured Aaron, right? Mm-hmm. What was the king what did he want to have happen?
He wanted Historia to eat him.
Yes, why?
So that, I don't remember that.
So she would have the power back, right?
Oh, yeah.
And if now the thing is though, we found out if somebody with the royal blood gets the power, what happens to their brains? They kind of stop becoming their own. They kind of don't do what they think they want to do before. The old king kind of takes control of them, right? Before the king wanted Historia to eat Aaron, we saw the king's old brother, right? Mm-hmm. And how the king and his brother used to say that they wanted to awake all the Titans inside the walls and attack the world and let's be free. And then as soon as the brother said he was going to do that, but then whenever he got the power, did he do that?
No.
It's like the very first king's brain told him, no, we're not doing that, right? Mm-hmm. So if somebody with royal blood, if they have the power, the old king just controls them. But right now, Aaron has the power, and he was thinking, well, because Aaron has the power, whenever Historia did touch him, though, that's what made them unlock all the memories, remember? How did he get captured? Let's talk about that for a second. Do you remember who helped capture?
Kenny?
Tell me about Kenny. He's a new character.
Can I say it with Levi?
Say what?
With Levi and him.
This is a spoiler. We're talking about everything that's going on. So
Kenny is Levi's uncle.
We didn't know that at first, but we find out he's Levi's uncle. So they have the same blood. What did we learn about their blood, Kenny and Levi's blood, and then also it counts for Mikasa too?
Oh, all 3 of them got the shock, like some kind of shock on them.
They all have Ackerman blood. Poe, what is special about their blood, their Ackerman blood?
Does it make them one of the strongest fighters?
Yeah, it basically gives them. They have like the power of being a Titan. They're as strong as the Titans are, or stronger than Titans. But they have to stay in their human body, right?
Because Levi was able to break the Beast Titan's arm.
Hold on, wait. I think we're getting. Don't get too far ahead. We're not too far before we talk about that part. We will talk about that part. So we learned that Kenny is Levi's uncle. We learned that they all have special blood. Tell me about Kenny and Levi a little bit. Just talk about Kenny and Levi a little bit.
Kenny kind of was the one who taught Levi how to, I don't know exactly how to explain it, but I think he taught him how to swing knives a lot.
He taught him how to fight a lot. Armin, do you have anything to say about Kenny? What did you think about Kenny?
When Levi was trying to beat up that man, he just left them to just be alone, because he thinks that now he taught him everything.
Yeah, so he didn't. He felt bad for him because he's his nephew, but he didn't love him like a parent would love him, because as soon as he felt like, all right, you could take care of yourself, he just left him again, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. The next time when Levi found him, he tried to kill him.
Kenny was trying to kill Levi, right?
Mm-hmm.
because he was trying to kidnap. That was whenever he was first trying to kidnap Eren.
Yeah.
That was a very cool chase scene. Did you like that chase of Kenny and the team chasing Levi through the streets?
Yeah, I actually like that. Daddy, can I say something?
Yeah.
Kenny, for some reason, I feel like he's like kind of rude to people. Like he taught Levi to be rude to people.
You think that he's part of the reason Levi's so rude?
Yes.
Um,
Like, why would you teach him that, man?
Historia chose not to eat Eren after all, right? What happened after Historia said, "I'm not gonna do this"? She threw it down.
She ran up to save Eren, but then the dad licked it and he became an ugly Titan.
Her dad decided, he's like, "Okay, I'll lick the formula."
And then
But
did he also
now-
say for my brother?
He was saying that he was telling his brother, he's like, "I'm coming." Because he thought that if he got the power, he would be kind of like connected with his brother's brain. Since we've seen, if you eat a Titan with powers, you kind of get the old person's memories, right? Mm-hmm. But since he didn't inject himself with the syringe the way he was supposed to.
Yeah, and then
And
he turned
he just-
into like a half worm.
Yeah, he had a formula. It just said strongest Titan, so it was gonna be like the giant Titan he was gonna put her in. But since he licked it, you said he kind of was only like halfway made, right?
Half Titan and half worm.
He was like bigger than the Colossal, but instead he was
10
like,
times bigger.
but instead he was not.
worm.
He was not taller. He was
Longer.
and
So how did he
was like-
move?
He moved it like a worm.
Well, kind of, but then
He actually used his arms and legs to push
He
him
did use
and
his-
having his face into the ground.
he dragged his face. Now, what it was a little. I thought this part was gross. Whenever he was dragging his face and he picked his body up,
His entire, his muscles were falling out.
his whole face was like scraped off.
Yeah, and I think his
His stomach and his chest
his
was open.
digestion, it fell on the wall.
Because he was just scraping it all on the ground, right?
Yeah, and then the digestion, whenever he standing up, it broke apart from some kind of metal things that hold it.
Now they let him get close to the wall before they killed him, and they made sure that Historia was there to try to help. Why was it so important for the scouts to let that happen? To let everybody see it happen?
So she can become queen.
It helped her become. She was going to become queen already because of the.
Because she was the princess by royal blood.
Right, but it helped everybody just accept it because she was there, and she not only was she there, she ended up.
She killed her dad.
Yeah, she was the one that got the final killing shot. She killed him.
She ripped him from limb to limb.
Now, so she was deciding that she's not going to be part of the royal family anymore, but they needed her to be part. They need her to still be the queen because they have to have They have to be able to get control inside the walls. But there was one more reason they need her. Because the royal blood's very important because it has that power. So what did they ask her that she's going to have to do?
Control. No, not control the Titan.
She's going to have to make babies.
Make babies.
They were saying that she's going to have to live her life. Her life now is to be the queen and to make more babies so that there's more royal blood. Because if she were to have an accident, if something killed her...
Oh yeah, because all the other
They don't have any
bloods,
more.
because Aaron's dad, I think it said like 2 of them got smushed, the other one got squished,
Right.
and then the other one got eaten.
Aaron's dad killed most of the royal family whenever he took the
Historia
power.
is the only last royal blood.
The king and Historia were the last two.
Squish, squish.
So now that the king died, Historia is the last one with that blood, and since that blood is so powerful, they need her to have more babies, right?
Uh-huh.
All right,
So
now-
it wasn't stomp out. Both of them tried to. One of them tried to protect the other one, and then it just smushed them in one smush.
Yeah.
So it didn't go smush smush.
Now that we've kind of got caught up on the royal family part, and we know why Aaron has 2 powers,
He got a bonus.
now let's go and
Oh, he's a
talk.
super smart Titan.
Now that we got all caught up through the royal family part, and we know how they got control of inside of the walls, and we learned because of Aaron's dad's memories about the outside of the walls, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What? Let's talk about the big fight in this season.
Oh, I loved the fight.
I liked it, the fight.
So they were trying. Aaron and the scouts. They still need to go to the. They were trying to find out the information that the dad, because they had the memories, but the dad had a lot more information in his basement, right? And they still had to go to get that. Before they can go to get the basement, what do they have to do?
The armored and the colossal and the beast titan knew that they were coming because one of the scouts
They
was one of them.
leaded them into a trap.
They knew they were, first they knew that they were going to come because they knew they had to get there. How did they know? But your Armin's right that they were able. Not only did they know they were going to come ahead of time and planned it, but they even had a scout to be able to tell them they're on the way because they had something we didn't know. How did they have the scout?
The weird snout titan.
Yeah, there's like a titan, another titan that a person can control, right?
Yeah,
That is like all kind of like crawling, kind of.
But instead he's not the one jacking. Wait,
Titan.
A quadruped is how they said it.
he's not
Because he stand on 4 feet.
Yeah.
So now let's talk about when they got up there. So they were pulling up to the Aaron's old town, right? The first town that got taken down,
Yeah.
right?
The colossal kit.
So they had to get there to get to the basement. When they get there, it seemed like nobody's even waiting for them, right?
Yeah,
It
because
seemed empty. There's no titans here. There's nothing. It seemed way too easy.
they thought that it seemed very suspicious. They
They-
thought that someone was here because Armin found like some dust, black dust that has coal for fire,
He saw that the
And it
ash.
was warm.
That's what it was. He
and with some cups too.
Yeah, he saw that the ash was still warm, like Abby said. So they had to be nearby.
and that the cups, whenever he tasted it, I think he said it was fresh.
So he said, everyone check the walls, and they checked the walls and the walls.
Well, he
and
didn't
they
say that
found
at
it.
first. He said to check everywhere.
Well, yeah,
check,
but so
check
it
all
was,
the
whose
houses.
idea was it to check the wall?
Armin's.
Armin's idea, right?
Yeah, and then whenever he did say, "Hey, sir, there's something over here," and I was like, that part of the wall does look a bit weird.
But so who was in the wall?
Reiner.
Reiner.
It's okay. Reiner was.
And then
And
he killed
Bertolt,
us
right?
No, Bertolt was under the wall. He came out later, remember?
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
at first they were
He
fighting.
was into that pot.
First they were fighting Reiner, and they kept thinking though, like, on the outside of the wall too. What else was that? What did they see?
They saw a quack. I can't say it right.
Well,
They saw
they
the
didn't-
other Titans.
Wait, what?
They
That's
saw
from the other one.
Other Titans.
They saw all the other Titans lined up, right? It's like they were lined up, right?
It's like they made that plan.
And then the Beast Titan, he sent the little Titans first, right?
To
And everybody went to go try to protect the horses, so they could.
And then, unfortunately, the horses are gone.
And now we saw. And let's talk about this. We saw where Bertolt was. Armin, where was Bertolt?
inside of that little container where
Like a barrel, and he was on the quadruped's back, right?
because I think Armin saw that Titan that what like the quadril.
Quadruped.
He saw that it had like a backpack or something, so he decided like a little
I
barrel
think he
there.
thought that
It's smaller
that
than the
Bertolt might
others,
be into one of them.
and he thought it maybe Reiner. Well, Bertolt isn't into the walls. He might be inside of that barrel.
Well, and then how did he? Or do you remember how he got to the fight?
Because the Beast Titan got it and then he tossed it
He
in.
threw the barrel, right?
Like higher.
And then
But
so
not lower.
whenever he was getting above the city,
But the reason why they couldn't escape the battle was because the Beast Titan blocked the exit.
that's yeah.
So that they want to get their horses.
Whenever he transforms, what do we see that can happen when you transform into the colossal titan?
It can make an enormous explosion.
Say it again, Armin.
A enormous explosion.
Yes, he had a very big explosion that killed a lot of the scouts team, didn't it?
And
At least they didn't kill Hanji, my favorite character.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah, she's
funny,
still alive. She's
but that other boy did
She was the only one of the group that she was with that
yeah,
survived.
because
right?
the other boy didn't he like sacrifice her?
Do you know he sacrificed himself? you mean?
Because he didn't he like push her back and then he
He pushed her down into like a deep well, so that the
he
explosion.
could have went in there too, right? Like he
I think
could
it just
have
happened
like
so-
got
it
his
happened
like
so-
thing and he just pointed it in there.
I think it was too
That kinda
fast that all the since she was like really like underneath him, I think it would be too.
He just basically just was able to push her out the way, and she kind of got.
She got a tiny bit hurt.
She kind of got lucky that she was there was a place for her to fall to that kept her safe from the explosion. Mm-hmm. Now at that point, all that's left is like our recruits, the cadets from the 104th team, right? Aaron's first recruits. Whenever the Colossal Titan was about to join, the reason he was about to join is because they were finally about to kill
Reiner,
right? But then
Reiner was beat it up.
But so this gave Reiner a chance to start recovering, right?
Yeah, but he did. But it took Reiner along the human body to heal, because at least he was still able to like move himself back. But like it is a big old explosion, so it still was able to hurt him a lot. It was like a big old blast of bolts.
Like,
So it burned off some of his skin, his hair.
ew, that's kind of gross. Like
His bald pea hair.
What did Armin notice about the Colossal Titan to help them make a plan to how to fight?
Oh, because didn't Haji say whenever you transform a bit too much or less, it said that they might get skinnier?
It's not that he didn't get skinnier from transforming more, but he got smaller after he was releasing a lot of his steam, right? Mm-hmm. So Armin made the plan that we got to make him keep releasing steam as much as possible. Okay?
So that he used himself as bait. He used himself as a burnt bait.
He made himself. He made Bertolt think that Armin was trying to come in to kill him, and so he had to keep blowing steam to blow him away, but he wouldn't let go, right? Mm-hmm. So what ended up happening to Armin is he's not letting go.
He got burned to tiny.
He got burnt bad.
It was like hot steam, like I think 2 microwaves.
But
mixed
when
together.
he got
It was
rid of,
space.
when he saw that he finished Armin, he saw Aaron's Titan still there. But then when all the steam moved, he saw that it was made out of armor.
Yeah, Armin. They used it as a distraction for Aaron. Aaron wasn't really stuck there. You're right. He made his Titan like a statue there, and he snuck up
To make him think that he was actually
behind him to try to get the chance.
and that worked,
But
right?
then Berthold noticed, but then he couldn't move so fast.
because didn't he also because Armin was already like very close to his neck already, that he couldn't make another move. It would be already too late, kind of already.
Now, while that was happening, what was happening on the other side of the wall with the Beast Titan and the Titan? So after,
the Beast Titan
first he sent all the smaller Titans, and they were able to kill them, right? Mm-hmm. And then he started to keep attack. Like what did he start doing? How was his attack?
His
attack was to have the Crocodile then Titan to give him rocks so that he can squish it into the tinier pieces and it just throws.
I think we can just call that one the crawler. It's easier to call it the crawler for us than say quadruped. Mm-hmm. So the crawler brought him big boulders. Mm-hmm. And what was he doing with them?
He was squishing. He cracked into a park, and then
how can that Beast Titan even squish those big boulders?
Well, he's a big back. He's a big back, and he's a big hairy guy.
But his arms are so skinny, and his fingers are so small, and his whole big body so fat
and so hairy.
Whenever he did that gave him an incredible weapon, right?
Mm-hmm.
When he threw that was like giant rocks being thrown at people, thrown at all the army, right? That's still alive.
Yeah.
What?
The plan was to use them kind of as bait, because they're all running at him.
So they realized that they felt like they couldn't get back over the wall. They couldn't get the horses back over the wall at all. They also couldn't go, they felt like if we go anywhere, if we go this way to the side, the Titans will get us. If we go straight at him, he's gonna keep hitting us with rocks. What do we do? We can't escape.
They decided to sacrifice themselves.
Captain Erwin decided that the best thing for us to do
To lead them
Is
to
sacrifice
the
themselves.
To try to lead them to the death.
He didn't do it. He knew that they were gonna die, but he wasn't just doing it for a hopeless reason. He had a plan, right?
Because he told
So that they
Captain
can
Levi
distract
to get-
him. to distract him while Levi is.
So they were the distraction. He was willing to sacrifice all their lives to be a distraction,
And then Captain Levi was killing the other Titans to try to go to the left.
right, because we had said how he sent all the little Titans, right? But the big Titans were still standing there. Levi was sneaking up because all their attention was straight forward, and he was coming up behind Poe.
When he was trying to sneak up on that Beast Titan, was he first going for the little ones, and then he went, or did he just want to go some of the ones on the side, and then the Beast Titan and the others on the side?
Well, he was using them to get to the Beast Titan. Whenever he got to the Beast Titan, though, we saw in the Beast Titan's brain, he remembered that he was warned that there's a soldier that could be dangerous to him, right?
Captain Levi.
What happened when Levi got to the Beast?
He was like, oh no.
He wanted to try to kill him, but he's too fast. He was too fast for him.
And didn't he get kind of scared, like kind of worried?
So first he sliced, when he reached out for his arm, Levi sliced up his whole arm, right?
Like he went bah, 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 bah. He cut from the right side to the left, right,
And then
left.
so the Beast, he really quickly covered it. He thought, oh, I'm gonna cover my neck, but Levi wasn't going for his neck. What did he do after that?
He was going for his, I think,
His arms and his legs.
So after his first arm, what did he go? He went to his
Legs.
He went to kind of it was his Achilles heel that kind of made him fall, right? And
Like
then
his thigh?
yes, he went for his eyes. He kept going for
I said
lots
for
of.
the thighs.
Oh, okay. He also went for his eyes too, if you remember.
Yeah,
'Cause,
to make him blind. But that's usually what the scouts have to do to try to kill a Titan.
So they were
abnormals.
He kept going to, and then you're right. Then he cut all the weak spots of his arms till he couldn't move his body really at all anymore.
But you wanna
And
And then he had the chance to
he cut him
slice his
out,
neck.
right? Now when he cut the Beast Titan out, why didn't he just kill him right then and there? Why didn't he just cut his head off and kill him? Why not?
He wanted answers too.
Answers, but that's not the main reason he said not to kill him.
Use his
Levi?
powers.
Levi wanted to steal his powers, and the only way to steal his powers, you can't steal his powers if you kill him right there.
Does somebody else beat him?
Somebody has to. So he was saying that of all those people that sacrificed themselves for me to get here, if one of them is still alive, I can save their life by giving them the shot, turn them
That
into a
means somebody
Titan,
else is gonna become Harry.
and let them eat the beast. Now, who was he hoping that was going to be?
Captain Erwin.
Or that's who he. But he would have said anybody. But he's really hoping Captain Erwin was still alive, right? So he has the Beast Titan.
Mm-hmm.
He's cutting his arm, he's hurting him, and he wants to steal his power. What happens though?
The crawling Titan came
And got the human instead.
She snatched away the Beast Titan from him, right? She snatched away the person away from him, so that
He told her, bye-bye, sucker!
we found out. So Bertolt was surrounded. He's captured. When Levi gets back, he found that Erwin was still alive, right? Captain Erwin was still alive.
Or some kind of pink hair guy.
But also
Fook.
Float.
I was about to
Scaredy cat.
I was
about to say
Join the
fuck.
scouts whenever he's so scared.
Gabby, I was about to say fuck.
And so whenever they saw he was alive,
He wanted
was
to
wanting
give
to give it to him.
the
But-
Titan ability to him.
And then
but Mikasa and Aaron also saw that Armin, despite all of his burns, he wasn't dead either. He was still alive.
He was still breathing.
impossible.
So you had Armin and Erwin both close to dying, but he could only save one. He could save one of them, and he wanted to turn one of them into a Titan to eat Bertolt to have the power. If it was you, which one would you have saved?
I don't have saved Armin, but he has the best abilities because that's how they are able to find where Reiner is. He has the best ideas.
Because he has the best ideas. I think if it was my choice, I might have saved Erwin just because he is the one. They both have. I think Armin has really good ideas too, but I think Erwin has good ideas, and he's used to being a brave leader, and Armin didn't quite know how to be a leader. But in the show, did they agree right away who they should save?
No,
Well-
Mikasa went to try to go and kill Levi to save Armin.
Mikasa and Levi wanted to fight about it, right?
But then when they took Aaron and Mikasa
Two
away,
strong ones tried to fight
Levi
him.
choosed Erwin, and once he was about to,
He snatched his hand away.
Like,
Almost like he's
slapped
raising
it
his
away.
hand like,
And
I
just
want to turn.
Right, Erwin put it like he moved up, and then right there. What?
Levi was shocked, and he was like he started like shocked, and then Erwin said, "You have to save Armin." And I don't know what else he said, but I don't remember. He told him why he wanted him to die, but I forgot why he told him to just let me die and save Armin. I forgot.
I think it's because I think he also believed that Armin's ideas would be the best for them in the future. So now Armin has the colossal Titan power.
and the steam ability too.
Yep, that's
And
the part
that
of his
means he's gonna be taller than every single Titan. So that means he can smash them into tiny little squishy pancakes.
We also saw. Then they went outside after the fight. Now they learned about all the rest of outside of the world. How they learned how the world believed so bad. We learned about the history of it, right? Mm-hmm. So Aaron said that he used to always think, well, if we could get outside these walls and get across the ocean, we'd have freedom. But now he said, but everybody over there wants to kill us. Do you remember what he said? What he said then? If we,
it's still going to be dangerous. We're not done yet.
he said, what if we go across there and kill everybody over there? Then will we be free?
No.
There's still going to be more enemies.
All around the earth is filled with crow people.
Well,
So much crow.
yeah.
So what do you think? First, what do you think's gonna happen in the story next, or what do you think's gonna happen? Yeah, just tell me different things you think are gonna happen in the story.
One thing I'm really
Let's-
for sure is that Levi's gonna be happy. For now.
The only thing I know is that Annie's gonna come out into this next season.
Oh, true.
And if she does not, I am gonna be shocked, and I am gonna be so frustrated. and I want to see Armin practicing more of that Titan, and I also want to see Reiner die.
To die.
You were really frustrated whenever they didn't kill Ryder.
I was like,
What do you have any predictions, or what do you want to see happen? Either what do you want to see, and what do you think we're gonna see? Both. You first.
Ride or die.
You think you want to see it, or you think, or both?
Both.
Is
I
it-
want him to die because he's he's like the armor and the strongest type. And no matter he's not big, but he's too strong. So I just want him to die. I wish that he's the one who died and Bertolt lived.
What do you think is gonna happen with the story, though? Overall, like the big story of the show. Do you think that they're going to?
I think they're gonna experience more about the royal family.
Okay, we're gonna see more about the royal family. You think?
They're gonna go to that city. They're gonna.
What city? You mean across to the other country?
Yeah.
You think they're gonna go to the other country?
Yeah,
Well,
and they're
that's
gonna
far,
kill all the mean people.
Okay.
To
That's your,
have the elderly to
The Eldians?
live happily.
okay, so you think they're gonna try to
Save them.
save Eldians in other countries?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they'll just become heroes.
Do you think they're gonna go to war with the world? No.
I think that we're gonna start seeing, like in this season, I think we're gonna see Erwin and the Beast Titan have a little fight. Or like have a little talk with each other, with them both, because also I was also thinking that they could both control Titans, big old fight.
Aaron's just starting to now.
Well, and Aaron can't control Titans on his own. Remember, he can only do it if he's touching.
Royal
Another-
blood with Titans.
Yeah. Oh, there's one more thing we didn't talk about. We learned that when you become a Titan, you only get to live for 13 more years, right?
Oh yeah,
So we know that Aaron only has a certain amount of time to live.
8.
and then he's gonna die soon. Goodbye, Erwin.
All right, so now we'll talk more again after we watch season 4.
Season 4,
Enjoy
here
it
we
right
come.
last, everybody. Kids are bad.
Okay. Kids are bad. You kids are bad.
No, don't say that. We're not bad.
You're bad, Dad, for letting us watch Attack on Titan. So you should be
True,
saying
true.
that you're bad.
Yeah.
Alright, enjoy it while it lasts.
Goodbye.
Season 4.
Here we come, season 4.
Here we come up, Titans.